Okay, so next vocabulary word here is this idea of constant of proportionality. So, really, when we're talking about constant of proportionality, it's just talking about unit rate. So, it's another word for unit rate, but it's when we can look for the unit rate in a lot of different representations, like tables or graphs or equations. And that's really going to set you up for what you're going to do with this math next year in eighth grade when you start looking really closely at lines and something called slope. So, this is really your foundation for that work that you're going to do next year. So, filling this in here, um, your definition for constant of proportionality would be in a proportional relationship, it is the unit rate. And so then it says put it in your own words there. So you can hit enter twice and go ahead and pause this and do that part. Okay, so characteristics, I'm going to put a couple in here. So one thing to know is that it is sometimes called K. So if you see the letter K that's kind of abbreviated there, you might see, or you'll know that that's going to be your constant of proportionality. We can find it from a table or a graph by finding the unit rate. So we know that's our one, right? So that's what we're going to practice in this particular lesson. We're going to work with tables and then equations, and then graphs will be what we'll do in the next lesson. So those are coming, just not quite yet. Last thing to kind of put here would be in an equation, it always multiplies by x, since we can multiply the unit rate to find more than one. So as an example, oops, well that's, so our example for that would be y equals kx. So that's how you're going to see your formula a lot. And then this k right here would be where it is. Oops. Okay. So we've got that there. So I'll give you a little bit of time just to keep copying down because I know it's a lot of information. Okay, I'm going to keep going. You can pause here if you need to still have more time to add this part to your notes there. So when we're trying to find examples of it, we can see it in a lot of different scenarios. So if I had a situation like, let's see, a person can run, let's say, 9 miles per hour, okay? The constant of proportionality would be 9 because that's the unit rate. In 1 hour, they can run 9 miles. If I had an equation like y equals 3x, the constant of proportionality would be 3 because we said it's what's multiplied by. So in that particular situation, it would be 3 as your unit rate there. And we could see it from tables and we could see it from graphs as well. And we'll do some more practice with that with tomorrow's work. So non-examples of this word are things that are not a unit rate there. So we'll go anything that is in the units, a unit rate. Okay. So that's going to be your basic idea.